Hello and welcome. I did Maple last time, so of course I was going to do Sally this time. So I'm having a lot of fun watching BOFURI. This model, I had to close down the tab to get Koikatsu running, but this model, the artist will be linked in the description as I always do. It's a different one to the Maple maker, and he also makes Maple, which I do want to have a look at. I've looked at the clothes, and the first one's just a standard school uniform. Sometimes they jump in between that sort of area. I mainly just stick to when they're in the game. Is there is a lot of characters, and I'm having a lot of fun watching both Furry, especially this latest episode. A lot of chaos in it, but I'm not going to say anything about what happens in that. Personally, I don't like to spoil anything. So yeah, the main one is the after school one, because the game one's the one that matters. To be fair, all the rest don't particularly matter. It's a bit clippy, but that's because of the pose I've got it in. I do wonder what that clothes are, how these are done. It's always a game of whack-a-mole. So it is done in here. Lots of hair pieces, as always. How is it? Neck wrap is that. So the neck wrap's a scarf, which looks like it's been altered material-wise, just so it doesn't have the pattern. Breastplate. Oh, that's made by single bits. And what I do want to know is that's what it is. Is it got? It has got a hoodie. Okay, and it's gonna be a retexture, but it doesn't exist there. So the retexture is definitely in the material editor on the details. That's where that is. This all must be material edited because I don't think you can get that look. And actually, it looks like they've taken off some of the sweater. Okay. I've been looking in how you do the modifications like that. I do understand it now. Still slightly confusing, but I do understand. The other thing, I always like to check how the iris is done. It always can be very hard, but the main way with irises is if they have extra bits, and they are probably done in the overlays. So yeah, this has all been left alone and it's just overlaid on top. A lot of the better ones are done like that because, as far as I know, they could be. I just watched it and I've already shows how much you look at the eyes on a model. It's probably taken directly from the model. Now, just as a thing, I'm gonna have a look at pulling out the material editor and seeing how this is done because modifications like that are something that are good to learn, and when they've got this sort of detail on them, it makes it easier to sort of find what location you're in. Because that's something I always have trouble with when I do try and edit anything, is finding the location of like where the hoodie is and where all that is. That's something I've got to learn a bit better. So if I want that, it's gonna be out of the shaders. I think it's gonna be a material offset. Inner top. I don't. That's not inner. Not looking for the inner. So I do have some goals, but I need to learn Blender a bit better. Top jacket. That might be what I'm looking for. And I think it's detail mask. Let's export that. This shouldn't pop up on OBS. No, it doesn't. It's not that one. I know it's not that one now. So what is... I'm pretty sure this is what I'm looking for. I don't think it's alpha mark. Oh, no, it's main texture. That's what I'm looking for. Luckily, I have set this right, so nothing pops up over the overlay. Okay, yeah. I still don't fully understand how that works. I need to get like a template thing. One of these might be good as a template, but I don't have one. So it's main material textures if you want to pull up materials. You can also put them in here, but most people use the material editor. I don't know if it's any different to that. Yeah, the link will be in the description. I like this model. I really want to look at the maple one because he's done it slightly different to the other ones, which I didn't see beforehand. That's what I'll be looking into next.